Hi guys, it's me. Happy New Year. Past 13 days. Anyway, I know I haven't been on, but if you guys have been following me on Facebook, I really haven't even been on that besides to do my shares. I've been trying to put on when I can, but you know, between the holidays, a birthday, actually a couple of birthdays, I had 2 pets with birthdays, which I know you guys don't think is a big deal, but it is in our house because they're our children. Um, Trying to keep up with things, relaxing, family time, projects, and I am like boatloaded in projects, which I'm really happy because I told you guys I had projects going on. There are 2 that I'm going to wait until July for Christmas. I think there might be 3, but I'm going to wait on those until July. I actually have a big laundry basket full of stuff that needs to be put in a special box for Christmas so that I know. Hold on. Mo should introduce you to Mo. I should introduce you to Mo. My husband got a gift quote for me. It's what we call him Mo. And as a crafter, you guys would totally appreciate this. Mo is a flat floor, low carpet cleaner, though I don't have any carpet anymore and I got rid of all my rugs. Mo is an animated character and it looks just like an anime character. So, yeah, Mo will mow you down, and he just got stuck on my blanket. So anyway, I have a lot of things going on. If you guys do not know about my Facebook page, I highly recommend that you guys get involved in it. I will not. My husband came. It's all right, sweetheart. I run the Facebook page. It started all of my crafts about 9+ years ago. I'm working on year 10, shy of at this point. But I run the page. I used to be at Charming Custom Crafts at .com. And I switched, and I don't think I'll ever go back to that just because I'm more into crafting. I do have another host on the page, and that's Bailey. Bailey's always been my go-to girl, and she always has something for me, and she's always been there to help me. At last 5 years, I think Bailey and I have been friends for a long time. And that's online. You know, you don't have to see somebody in person to know that they're a good person. Unfortunately, I've met a lot of people that are online that are bad people, or people that use you or collect you. I'm not into that. My friendship is true. And as long as you're good to me, I'm good to you. You know, lie to me once, shame on me. Actually, it's more shame on you because I don't give somebody a second chance with lying. And people who know me that, or know me that. Here's a new one for you, ladies. Know me. Actually, I made up another word that you guys are gonna see in another video, which I'm dubbing my one of my first new words of the year. But I'm doing no more on YouTube challenges or giveaways. It is all on my Facebook page. I'm trying to concentrate more on that so that with the giveaways and the contests and the challenges, because I want to concentrate going back to teaching this year. So I'm really excited about that this year. So I've kind of switched it up a little bit. You all know, if you've been following me for the past, I don't know, 5 years down here on YouTube, that I do a birthday challenge. This year is no different. Only I'm not just doing one, I'm doing 12. So I'm spreading the love throughout the year. For you to participate, you must be on my Facebook page. All my challenges are going to be on Facebook. All my giveaways are going to be on Facebook. So I'm going to have a challenge each month. And this month, because it is my birthday, I wanted to do something that I love. And it is the love of Disney. So there is a challenge. Any type of projects. It's open game, open project, open hobby, open craft. Anyway, yes, Daddy's home. Daddy's got a long weekend because it's holiday. Tournament holiday. So, oh Lord have mercy. You know what? Let's just take you outside because I'm not going to shut up. There's Mo. Say hi, Mo. Say hi, Mo. There's Mo. Alright, so I'm just going to take you outside because they're not going to stop barking. It is freaking cold, and I know I'm not up in the north, folks, but I can tell you right now, this weather has been nasty here in Florida, and I've been here going on 7 years, and it has been the worst, quote, winter, and I say quote because they don't really have a winter, but like a week ago we had, and it was so weird because I haven't dealt with wind chills since I lived in, and I guess we have some in Arizona too because it does get cold there, but I've never seen blizzard type wind chills with no snow since I lived in Ohio. I mean, this was bad. Out of the blue, it came down from like 50 degrees to wind chills of 20 degrees within hours here in Florida. It was crazy. So I'm just trying to give you a catch up. I know you're seeing black, so if you like to listen to me, and I know y'all, some of you miss me, so anyway, my challenges are going to be 12 of them a year this year, because I wanted to spread my love and my birthday out, because I already gave away several very large boxes full of between $200 and $500 worth, which all of those winners did claim, and I hope they are enjoying. And if you did win a box, please send me some pictures or video links to the things that you're making. I would love, 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 love to see. For any of you out there, again, this is my challenge this month. There's going to be 12. I'm spreading my love and my birthday for 12 different challenges. There may be between 1 and 3 winners depending on how I feel for the month and what goodies I can find. So this month is Disney themed. Which, who does not, and I show you my face, but I am just, my nose is like weird. You guys know when you're sick. Disney theme, any craft, any hobby, anything goes, any design you want, whatever you want to do, and who cannot make a Disney thing? It's so easy. So, I mean, you could do from, obviously, baking, woodwork, metal, crocheting, paper, anything you, stop it, Lily. Stop. 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 Do I need to put, you know what, here. Say, you talk to them. Talk to them. Oh, Lord. Oh, here, well, hey, I got a hot tub for Christmas from my mother-in-law. Because if you guys know me, you know I had to give up my hot tub when I sold the house because the people were pretty damn adamant about it. And I fought for till literally the bitter end on it. But if you guys have been following me, Hermaine kind of took away my other tent, so I was surprised for Christmas, and I got a new one. So my husband calls this my bubble. No, I don't get in the hot tub like I used to, because it's a little more pain in the ass. But yeah, it's my little bubble, and I got my little bench here. So, and the dogs keep digging. Oh my God! It's not just the dogs; it's the cats. I've got one dog that digs, and I didn't even know she dug until we moved here. And then the cats dig. I've never seen cats dig. I mean, I get the whole litter box. I've had cats for over 20 years, but these two take the cake. They dig just to lay down in the dirt. Yeah, Mickey too, guys. Mickey's a little stinker. Mickey's a very bright cat. And if you guys did not know, he turned a year old in, well, you know what? Let me catch you up on some of this before I get back into that. Okay, since last time I really did a catch-up video, let's see, Lily turned, well, Lily in the fall turned 6. Roxy turned 5 in October. Is it October? Yeah, October, November, yeah. She turned 5 in October. Mid-October, and then you'll see projects if you guys haven't seen them. This is a, I got so much to talk about. So, it was her birthday in October, and then Janelle, or we call JJ, Janelle Noel, she was born on Christmas Eve. She was born the day my husband came home from his last deployment in Iraq. So, she just turned 8, and obviously, Christmas Eve, she turned 8. Rose, and I've got super cute projects. There's a couple that I've already put up on the Facebook page, but I've got a couple more sitting here. You guys are going to totally flip over. I already showed pictures to a couple people, not of the projects, but of the pictures, and they're like, oh my God. I know, right? Wait until you see Jay. I haven't showed Jay. Super cute. I mean, super cute. It goes along the line of this month's challenge theme. But my my little Rosie on the 6th turned 10. And it was really important for us with Rose to do something. And next year it'll probably actually be bigger because my big lab that I had for almost 11 years, right after we moved here, and we got out of limbo, we went back to get her for my mom because she was with my mom for like 6 months. Not long after we got her, we found out she was dying from cancer, and I got her when she was about 7 weeks old, 7 weeks old. And it totally devastated me, especially when I was the one that had to be there to put her down. And I don't wish that on anybody. And I know if you guys have had to do it, it is the most heart-wrenching thing. And there's no way you can't really think of them or do anything without sitting there crying. Even thinking about other people, it's the most heart-wrenching thing to do. And I still don't understand why it's called humane in animals, but murder in humans makes no sense to me. Because if I was dying of that kind of death that she did, I would totally not want to live. Though I think Colorado's got the right idea. You get to choose if you were at that point. They give you one pill and it's it. And I think more states should adopt that because it should be under extreme circumstances with judges involved and family. Not one person, but many family members that understands that they, there's got to be extreme circumstances like that. So anyway, that went on, and then my husband started a new job a few months ago within the base, and his schedule is quirky. It's either early in the morning till around noon-ish, and I leave it at that because I don't want people to know their direct schedule, and then from noon-ish to all the way to the late evening. So my schedule, and that's part of the biggest reason that I'm a little off. Hi, JJ. Say hi, JJ. Hi, Jay. Okay, so I'm going to put you back up here. Jay is just obviously wanting me. When she wants me, she's pretty anal. So, that has not helped my schedule. And then I had a problem with the water softener in the house and had people up for that. And then that went out. And then, of course, you guys know the roofers came out and totally screwed up everything for me from the end of November through middle of December, threw my whole schedule off in addition to my husband's schedule. So it was like a domino effect. And then family time was very rare in the last 6-7 weeks, so we've taken advantage of everything that we can. My son got a job. My daughter had quit working at McDonald's, and my daughter set it up for, hey, can my brother come in for an interview? And they're like, sure, okay. My brother goes in for the interview, or my son goes in for the interview, and he gets the job. So he's been working for over 4 or 5 weeks. Which is good because he hasn't worked in over 16 months. And he really, really wanted to get out. Walmart's an asshole. I don't recommend anyone working at Walmart. Technically, same for Joann's. Because y'all know I worked there a year ago. And it wasn't about money. I don't kiss ass. I do my job. And I'm proud of my job. They didn't like the fact that I knew about more stuff in that store that they didn't push selling. And they didn't have any clue but pretended that they did. I'm like, let me do it. Let me teach it. I know exactly what I'm talking. Oh, no. Oh, what did you show us? I'm like, oh, no. Why don't you go to my YouTube channel? Bring us in stuff. Go to my Facebook page. Feel free. Then, of course, here's a story. This one I got to pop in on then. Because I was told snap. Justin just smacked Mickey down. Woo! It's usually the opposite. Justin is feeling better, guys, by the way. He's actually putting on weight. But it requires me to give him actually treats instead of cat food. I'll fill the jar, and if somebody leaves the jar open, he will sit and scoop it out. And because I bought like 15 bags for Christmas of treats. Because at Christmas I stock up, and it lasts me a couple months. And within a week, 15 bags were gone. And they think it's funny, and I'm like, yeah, you pay $1.50 for each bag and see how much you feel good about that. Now, I'm not complaining to a point, but he has filled back out since all his gum issues. So, God, there's so much going on. Like Joann's, they're just, I swear. I know it's a whole squirrel thing again, ladies, because I will run off track. But I have actually boycotted them. The only time I go to them is when I really need something, and I take all my coupons, because if you guys don't know, they all stack. As long as you have but they merged their email and online coupon together. If you guys did not know that, they did merge it. So you're not going to get two separate coupons per se of the same coupon. Your mailer, your text message is all separately. So there's no longer 4 basically of each one. But they take competitors like AC Moore, Hobby Lobby, Michaels, what is the other? Hancock they will, but it has to be craft store, even though I've gotten arguments with them before about things. Though I believe I was right. But if you guys ever want to hear those stories, I'll tell you. Anyway, Joann's, I guess the manager was being cocky one day, and everybody else in the store had seen, the page and keep up with me. They got on my pages and my YouTube channel. And I love them to death, by the way. The people, I still keep up with them. Of course, honestly, the bitch in the front, her and I still don't like each other, but now she has to kiss my ass because I'm a customer. And I love fucking pissing her off, pardon my language, but I really hate that woman. She thinks she's all the shit just because she's older than me. I proved to her. Everybody else in the store laughed at her many times because she thought she'd be the smart-ass, the peacock on top of the roost. And I don't care how long you've been there. I knew what I was doing. Oh, well, I got 57 or whatever. No, it was like 78. I said, and these are when people sign you up. It's nothing but, you don't get anything for it, but it's like recognition with the company that you're doing your job. When you sign up for the flyers, a text message, and email address, or all that kind of goody stuff. Well, there's one for email, one for address, one for text messaging. And we're required to I was required to push that. Well, the lady at the front, nobody in the store liked her, but she acted like she ran it, but she's just like me. They put her at customer service most times. She acted like I didn't do customer service before. And I'm like, man, I've been manager. I've done so many things. And she's probably, I know she was stuck there for like 8 years. So, from my understanding, she hasn't done a whole lot of jobs. But I know I'm young, but I'm also not ignorant. Anyway, she said something one night about pushing those things at the end of the night. And I'm like, I do it every time. She goes, well, I think she said it was like 87. I said, you did 87 flyers? She's looking at me like, no. No, I did, it's like in 3-point things or whatever. And I'm like, oh, and I started laughing. And the girls that were next to me on the register were laughing. And I'm like, well, I didn't know that. She goes, why? I said, I did 86 of them. She said 86 points. I said, no, 86 sign-ups. I said, I don't know how many there are on it, 2 or 3. I said, all except maybe 1 or 2, there were all like, all 3 things on it. And they all started laughing at her, and she was like, damn, she was pissed. She pulled that crap another night. She just didn't like the fact. Anyway, I throw off subject today. So, well, said, I hear smoking. I can't smoke in a house. I had a cough. My throat hurts. I'm just tired. And my husband home, and he's got the blower working. And if you guys saw my yard display, he blew all that out before I really put anything down. And if you saw me take it down, which I know you didn't, the yard was already covered again. Luckily, at least on the bushes, I was able to take the snow, quote-unquote, snow off. Wait, do you see what I got planned? I got so many more lights on clearance. Walgreens had them, the 200 strand of white for $1.29, and they had the colors for 44 cents for 100 strands. So I don't know if I'll put colored up next year. I doubt it, because my husband really likes the classic. I haven't done color really since the last house. My first house I used to do color because I made it a gingerbread. It's like I did the Great Pumpkin Patch. See, I wish that we had all this stuff out now back then, because I had been able to show you all this stuff I used to do. And just I've gotten past that stage. Though, if I know somebody eventually that lives by me with kids, I'll have some fun with them. But, so it's been busy with that, and then try to have family time, and then we're all get sick. So after the water softener goes out, and the roofers, and then I told them not to worry about the water softener. They're going to have to eventually get it done, but I told them I wasn't in a rush for it. It's not going to really hurt the plumbing per se for a short period of time. But like right before New Year's, my son was taking a shower, and you know how everybody kind of pushes against the wall to shave, shower, or whatever, or shave or bathe sometimes because you're just tired. Well, he put his back against the wall and the whole wall caved in. So that's been the issue for the last 2.5 weeks, is waiting for the guy to coming in, whatever, back and forth on schedule, and then him realizing that he forgot that they do inventory at the end of the year and don't order anything until after the first year. So he's been here in and out for the last couple days, finally. But he's a great guy. He's been sick too, and that's part of the reason why I haven't done videos. There's a lot of excuses, I'm not gonna lie. But getting back, let's get back to this subject. And I know a lot of you guys have had a hard time, and last year was just so busy. Weird, I don't have little kids anymore, and it just seemed like one of the busiest Christmases. Not busy, time frame wise, it just flew. I mean, absolutely flew. And I've been PTA president, coached, I did all that stuff with little kids, volunteers on all this other stuff, and it was never as bad as that. Though I did have a friend that dealt with more than I ever wanted to deal with, and I give it to her hands down. You know what, let me tell you that. I know I'm flying off the handle again, but my girlfriend, I am the last of the dying breed of Army wives from the very beginning when my husband got in. The original people when my husband went in, I didn't really get close to a lot of those people. I was young, and at the time when we were at Fort Campbell, they did not allow anybody under E4 with families to live on base. True story, hand to God. Which didn't make any sense to me. But it should have been mandated to live on base because I couldn't afford it. So I hooked up with some friends, and then I had an aunt that lived there. I only got a chance a couple times to see her because she was over a half an hour out. We really didn't have money for gas, so I still have those friends. I love them to death. I still keep up with them. But nobody really military that I kept up with them, or when we moved to DC, I didn't really keep up with them. Family and friends pretty much have put us out of sight, out of mind, and especially family. We have just learned, especially after my last 2 trips home, I really don't have anybody. It's sad but true. They're by chance named wise, including my more intimate family growing up, but they don't really care. So I don't really care anymore. You don't pin me against my kids. You don't pin me against anybody that is my family that has been here for me, since I got married. So don't, that includes my mom, which has been part of the issue too. My mom and I haven't really been talking. Love her. I just figured out, even being the baby, I know where my place now is a family. And I mean, I knew years ago, but I did not figure, I guess it was this last shred of hope. And it's weird, I'm the good kid in the family. I'm the good one. Whatever. I'm the only one that really physically buys things for my mom, the things that she needs. But not that she let me phrase it. Not that she needs, things that she wants. I can't be there in person, so even if it puts us in a hole, I do it. My husband's not exactly thrilled about it, but anyway. So my friends, when we went back in, and my husband went officer, and this was back in 2001, so it's been 15, 16 years. When I met her, her daughters and my daughter were on the same squad for cheerleading. The coach, she's big, pregnant with her 3rd daughter, and she's just wonderful. I love Rachel. I love her daughters. They're my kids. There's Sheila and Micah. She was pregnant with Ryan, and her and I became good friends, and it really started over the girls in the squad. And at the time, my son was playing football. And this is the little thing, because my daughter was 5 and he was 7. And my husband was deployed. And I moved by myself with my kids by myself, set everything up. Actually, I was quite proud. I put my entire house together, stuff on wall in 2 days. Fastest timing ever. I guess it's because I had nothing else to do and knew no one. But we ended up being friends because the coach that was supposed to coach, I guess her husband, she's a pretty girl too, very pretty. And her husband cheated on her.
And so she was dealing with all of that. It came down right in the middle, and she ended up stop coming. So her and I, she used to be the cheerleader. I was the dancer. I was a performer, singer, performer, drama, and she was a cheerleader. But we blended very well. I mean, we were like peas and pods. It was great. So anyway, she had her daughter, and for the next 3 years, we were absolutely best friends, and I'm still absolutely best friends with her. Rachel and Bailey are my two absolute best friends ever. So we went, she moved to Campbell, and then she was there, and I moved to Georgia, and then when I was moving from Fort McPherson, which is now closed, it was in D.C. Matter of fact, if you guys did not know that, The Walking Dead bought out Fort McPherson, but you can thank Clinton for that, because Clinton shut down a third of the military. Yeah, so lo and behold, I'm not a fan of the Clintons, considering even Hillary was going to do the same thing, and being a military person and knowing the statistics, we have to have so much military. And if you guys don't know that, you've got to understand, we really do at any point in time have to have strategic areas and enough soldiers around the world. And you may think we have enough at all times, but we don't. It's a proven fact on a lot of this. And if you guys didn't figure that out at September 11th, when we were down 78,000 soldiers just in the Army, then everybody flipped out. I complained about it for about a year. My family said, hey, you don't know. I was like, yeah, whatever. Then the USS Cole got hit, and I sat and cried, and they're like, oh, well, that's their job. I was like, you don't understand. We just literally had an act of terrorism. We were just attacked. Well, that's their job. And then when September 11th happened, and guess what? The guy who hit USS Cole was the same guy who did September 11th. It's also why Oliver North got in so much trouble, because he told him. That's why he got so much trouble. Because he was taking money left and right to fortify his house, because he was fearful of that man, and he told him back then. And guess who they went to first when they figured out who it was? Oliver North. Amen, Colonel. Lieutenant Colonel. Anyway, so long story short, I got just here there, and then I moved to another place at Fort Gordon, and then she went on to Germany, and then she was there for 4 years, I think, and she had 3 or 4 years. She had her son there. I have not met him yet. And then I moved to Arizona, and then I've been here, and he's now 6. He'll be 7 this year. Such a cutie too. But anyway, I am the last of dying breed, because I met people at Fort Huachuca in Arizona, and they're not quite retired yet. Most of them are. But everybody I know that I lived at Fort Leonard Wood with, and my kids grew up with, she was the last, and I am the last of the last. So, out of all the things I have dealt with, and all the pressure and all the things, nothing compares to what she had to deal with. Now, this is in no particular order. She had to pack her stuff, get ready for the movers, and if you guys have ever dealt with military moves, you have to be there for every stage of it to make sure they're doing everything right, and you have to mark everything off. She had to deal with 2 of her daughter's birthdays. She had to look for a place to live. Luckily, her husband did, because they moved to another place, which she wasn't happy, because their 2 older daughters are out on their own. One's in college, one's out of college. Very close, and being military, if you guys don't know, we're extremely close to our children. Extremely, probably more than we should be, but she quit her job, pulled the kids from school, and, by the way, she has her niece now. The 2 birthdays, all of that, and moved into a place. But she didn't move in yet. She basically got in there, started a job, started unpacking, still hadn't gone she went grocery shop. She hadn't gone Christmas shopping. And had to unpack, then Christmas stuff, and get 2 out of the 3 kids in school, all in a matter of a month. In a month. Okay, I have dealt with a lot of crap, but that tops it. So, anyway, my phone's dying. Yeah, hands down, she wins. Of all the stuff I've ever seen, she wins. Not that it's a competition, but damn. And she hates her new job. She misses her girls, and I haven't had a chance to really talk to her since Christmas. But we chit-chat different ways. But anyway, my challenge is I wanted to share my birthday throughout the year this year, and I'm trying to get back, like I said, back to teaching. So the page is more vital to me on one aspect, and then the YouTube here obviously is another. And this will help me free up my time to update Instagram, maybe get back to Twitter. Because I know I'm a year behind on Instagram on putting pictures up, but it should automatically pop up since I tag them. So my challenge this month is anything goes for Disney, because I have the love of Disney. So there'll be, and it's only on Facebook, it could be anything. I just need a picture and a slight description, and if there's a way you want me to hashtag your picture. Because I will use them for shares, which is good, because there's going to be one winner each month in minimum. I may have up to 3 on the Facebook page. And for this month, somebody's going to get the Card Maker magazine. And if you guys don't know about the Card Maker magazine, which I swear by, and I got 3 of them on me, you not only get the magazine, but you get $20 in free supplies. And it could be dies and embossing folders, it could be dies, it could be papers, it could be a paper pack, you just don't know. It's actually a European magazine, so it's usually a month behind, but you'll get 6 issues. I swear by it. It's not very expensive to buy. It's like $25 for, well, I've been with them so long, it's only like $25. But you get $20 worth of supply in each one. So this is one of those things that you're going to get 6 issues, and it's $120 worth of a venue of a gift, a prize. So anything goes, any type of Disney. Just email it to me, but you have to be on my Facebook page, because I will verify that. But the bonus is everybody who enters will be part of, I will also share their stuff, because I'm doing a weekly giveaway. 7 days a week. There is 7 days, obviously, in a week. Up to 1 person per week. If you guys do 4, you get 4 entries. I want to make sure, if you do more than 1 day, you're only going to get 1 entry. So depending on how many people get involved. So if I do 4 days and I only have 3 people that do the other days, it's going to be one of those 3 people that wins. Now, I'm going to be announcing week 1 and week 2 winner live on the page sometime today. Because we are now at, well, we're at week 1 and we're at the end of week 2. I'll probably announce that one tomorrow. I'm probably going to do Winter Wednesday. So you could win every week. I don't really care. But anybody who does the challenges, they automatically are going to get an entry for whatever one they do. So they're going to have 1 in 7 chance at least once a week. 1 week. So, I mean, it's a really good chance. So, there's still very good chances. It's kind of like a tumbled effect. A pyramid effect. This is so that I can keep the page going, so I can start concentrating on all the projects that I need to do and all the lessons I've been saying I'm going to teach. So, that's going to be fun. So, I'm not going to tell you what next month is until it gets closer, but entries, you got to be on the Facebook page. I think it comes up Charming Craft, Charming Custom. You're going to see the icon for this month is an eyeball with time, like a time clock, an old-fashioned clock in the center of the eye. Very pretty. I'm no longer theming the month. That was the last for me, which doesn't really matter, past and present projects, which is basically everything every day anyway. It's like open range. You guys don't have to be paper crafters to be on the page. I tried to make sure it's open to every type of hobbyist and crafter out there. There is talent in so many ways. I have a tattoo artist that draws and does tattoos for the page, to share on the page, not for the page. But yeah, you want to kind of, get on there and have a little fun with it. I post something once a day for a share. You guys are welcome to post whatever you want at any point in time. Once I use you as a highlight, once I post it, you're welcome to put your information, your Etsy store, underneath your share in comments. But yeah, it's going to be great. I am sharing my birthday for a whole year. Next month is obviously, well, my anniversary is on the 12th. I'll be married 24 years. And then obviously Valentine's is on the 14th. So it's going to be probably a mix between the two of those. Of course, it'll be in that area of some sort of probably anything goes. It's probably just going to be like one basic topic. So, alright, I've already talked long enough. I'm still dealing with my bathroom, though the tile are up. He's got to go out and put the shower doors back up today. So by tomorrow, my children can actually use a shower, and then I'm going to have cleaning to do next week because they've been using my bathroom. Jeff's not so bad. My daughter, oh, she is like her grandmother and her aunt, and I cannot stand it. I mean, I'm not extremely perfect. I used to be when my kids were little, but I have learned that don't last long. So anyway, I'll be able to do a lot more next week. But I have lots to share. I have lots of videos for this year already. And it's open. Again, I'll have a winner for the first week. And I'll announce that today because I am behind. And then week 2 winner, I'll announce on Wednesday of this next week. So, see, little Rosie's with me now, aren't you, Rose? Rose. 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 Hello, Rose. Yeah, there she is. Alright, so I'm going to do Winter Wednesday. Since I'm already behind 2 days, I'll do the winner for week 1 live. And then winner 2 will be announced next Wednesday. So I'll be a week behind. So I'll have 52 weekly winners, giveaway winners. And then 12 minimum monthly winners. And I've got several really, really good things sitting here for the next couple months for the challenge winners. I'd rather share the love than put everything in one basket. So everybody's going to win this year as long as you participate. I'm pretty sure somebody's going to win. So anyway, that's pretty much what's going on. I'm going to catch up on videos today. That's my goal. And I shall see you on the flip side, ladies and gents. And happy craft and happy hobby. Happy New Year.